Hey everyone, and welcome back to Project Roulette. Today is a very special day because we are doing a project that I've wanted to do for a very long time. We are going to be making a Grim Reaper lawn ornament Halloween decoration. We're going to be making it by dipping fabric in cement and draping it over a frame. I think it's going to look really cool. The other reason why today's episode is particularly special is because it is the 1-year anniversary of this channel. Exactly 1 year ago today, or almost exactly 1 year ago today, I posted my first video on this channel. So it's a momentous occasion, and I'm going to celebrate it by making this Grim Reaper lawn ornament. All right, so the plan is to use this umbrella base with this piece of wood being the backbone. It's a little too tall, so I have to cut it. But the idea is this will be the shoulders. Have to cut this too. This will be the shoulders, and then we'll mount a foam wig head on the top here, and then we'll drape our cement cloth over that. Also, for some reason, I don't have any duct tape, so we're gonna use masking tape to put all this together. I know that's stupid, I could just go to the store, but I don't feel like it. I'm using these pool noodles to create like spinal curvature, and this is going to be my shoulder cross piece. I need to cut it to length. Where'd my marker go? Ah, it was in my pocket the whole time. All right. Now, we'll try to use a little bit of the pool noodle to make more rounded shoulders. And maybe we'll just do that. It's not terrible. Oh, also, one thing that I plan to do is have an arm coming out, and I got a little skeleton hand, I'll show it to you, from the dollar store. So I have to somehow get an arm out here to attach the skeleton hand. I don't yet know the best way to do that. I think that's pretty good, actually. I'm gonna try to use this. The problem is I don't know how to support this out like this. I was thinking I could do a brace from the center post like out to here, and I might still do that. And I need to stick something in here to keep it rigid. I need to go get my other pool noodle. I have these stakes like this for the garden, and I think that is what I'm going to use ultimately. All right, let's just finish the shoulder. I feel like our frame is pretty much done. It's a little janky looking. It'll look good when it's done, I promise. All right, so the next step really is to really prep our workspace because I'm gonna be dipping fabric in cement and I don't wanna get any drops anywhere. So I'm gonna be laying down a lot of drop cloths to protect our sidewalk, our nice brick sidewalk. And then I'll mix some concrete, I think. We're gonna mix it very thin, like a thin, like soupy concrete. It's getting really hot out here, by the way. I thought this drop cloth was very appropriate. So this is the cloth I'm thinking to drape it with, but it might not be big enough. Oh yeah, no, it's definitely not big enough. I think I gotta find something else. Ooh. That is heavy. So instead of the fabric that I was going to use, I'm gonna use some old bed sheets. Hopefully that's enough fabric. And these are old fitted sheets, so I need to cut the elastic off. So my challenge is I somehow need to figure out how to drape a cloak over the head, but also have the whole body part covered and make it look like there's a body there, because obviously there's just a stick. I am really nervous to dip this fabric in a concrete slurry because I'm afraid it's gonna be really heavy, the fabric, once I pull it out. And I'm also afraid it's gonna make a big mess. Okay, let's go for it. All right, I have my grody bucket. I have my paint stir to stir the concrete slurry. I have my PPE. So I really have no formula for this. I'm just kind of winging it because I want it to be a slurry, easily dippable, not too thick, not too thin. So we're just gonna play around with it. Here's what it looks like right now. It's very watery. And obviously, since this is quickcrete, there's like big chunks, like rocks in it. So I'm hoping this water by itself will be enough to, you know, harden on the fabric. So, like I said, it's an experiment. We'll try it. Actually, I'm gonna start in the back first. Oops, that is why I have drop cloths down. Okay, okay. All right, so I'm officially bummed. it's like dry. It's dry, but it's like sand just coming off. So it's not cementy at all, unfortunately. So I have to revert to plan B of some kind. He looks cool though. So I just got home from work and look what I found on the floor. My dog ate my skeleton hand. Ay, 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 ay. We're still gonna use it though. I'm not wasting $1.48 going back to the dollar store to get another hand. It'll just look spookier. That was what you meant by that, right, Kaya? You were trying to make it spookier? She said yeah, she's trying to make it spookier.
You're trying to make it spookier? Yeah.
So it's been a couple days, honestly, since the last time we hung out with old Reaper here. And it may come as no surprise to some of you that my cement dipping trick did not work at all. So it really just is like really dusty. Even, oh yeah, can you see it? Ugh. Anyway, it's really dusty. It's still fabric. I wanted it to be like cement-like a statue. There is a guy that I saw on Facebook, Blackcraft Cult is his channel name. He made some statues like this, and he used truck bed coating spray, and it really does like firm up, obviously because you're using it on a truck bed, so it firms up. And we're gonna try it on our Grim here, but it does say to use it on clean, dry surfaces. So these pieces of fabric are obviously not clean. They are really dusty, and I don't know if I should just risk it and like spray it on anyways, or if I should clean these. But then I have to wait for more time to have those be dry, and then and I don't have a ton of time. We've covered this in other videos. My projects are done usually as quickly as possible because I don't have a lot of time. Anyway, wow, this is really dusty all over my hand. No matter what we do though, the fabric, his cloak needs some reconfiguring. I need to fix his arm, make it more supported. So we have a little work to do before we're gonna spray, but we're gonna try this and see if it works. Honestly, what was I thinking? I did get actual duct tape this time. I should be wearing a mask. Time to try it. We'll find out what happens when you take shortcuts and you don't use clean material to spray onto. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Good thing I got 2 cans. I gotta go get the other one. Oh, nice. Well, it's already starting to stiffen up, which is great. I think it looks amazing right now. And I used up 2 whole cans of this truck bed liner spray, so whatever I didn't hit, I will go back in with just regular old spray paint. I'm really happy with him. Oh, and so far, I haven't seen any issues with spraying it on top of the dusty fabric, so in case you're wondering, it worked. I will warn you though, that spray stuff is stinky. Definitely use a really good mask, like a respirator, because that mask that I had was not enough.
Alright, I ran out of spray paint, so I'm gonna try putting the dog-eaten skeleton hand on. And I'm still not sure exactly how this arm is gonna be supported. There isn't a great way to like stake it up from underneath. So this was my idea, to kind of like tape the hand around this stake. Okay, you stay. And we're just gonna use a lot of masking tape to put this hand back together. Oh my gosh, how am I gonna do this? No, you stay. You stay, you stay. Dang it. This is a mess. Okay, all right. Almost wondering if I can incorporate this tomato cage under his cloak somehow to keep, ooh, it's sticky, to keep his arm supported. Okay. Now it's just way too low. Great. My idea was to have a lantern hanging from his hand, but we'll try it. I was thinking this lantern, but I think it's way too heavy. Oh yeah. Dang. Yep, there goes that. I'm getting it all over my hands. I took my gloves off. It just looks kind of silly. Well, after much deliberation, I think we're gonna sacrifice this arm and just let it fall to the side, cover up the hand with the cloak, and then I'll spray all the rest of the white spots, unfortunately. my friends, is that?